Ramsipila said, did you give financial instructions to Mr. Mjiyako? Ntanzi says, no, I didn't. Ramasipila says, did you receive a letter indicating that there is money that you owe to Mr. Mjiyako for representing you? Ntanzi says no. In other words, Ntanzi is simply saying, what Ramasipila wanted to cover, the grounds that he wanted to cover was that if there was no payment that you owed to him, then he must go claim to legal aid. So we must find him between the two, right? I don't know if you see, or it was pro bono, but then we must find the agreement between Ntanzi family and Mjiyako. I hope you get where Ramsipila was going. If you understand the importance of this question, it cracks the case. There's something fishy about that. Ramsipila now reads the court transcript. I read where it received instruction from Mr. Mjiyako to abandon the bail. The question, did you give instruction to, okay, we've already covered that one. Look, did you give instruction to Mr. Mjiyako to abandon the bail? Ntanzi says, I never spoke to that person to begin with. Did you personally and financially instruct Mr. Mjiyako to represent you? No, my lord, I didn't. Did you sign any power of attorney appointing Mr. Mjiyako as your lawyer? My lord, there is no document I signed. Hey, guys. Guys, can I safely say, breaking news, the person or one of the person that represented Ubongani Ntanzi, preliminary investigation has revealed that that person does not appear on the roll of lawyers, right? This person does not appear as a lawyer at all on the database of lawyers. That person is not. Do you remember that there was it a lady that was called Nchinga or what that represented Bongani Ntanzi? He's mentioned, or Bongani Ntanzi mentioned this person somewhere, right? That individual, later last night, I got a confirmation that people ran preliminary investigation and she is not appearing anywhere. Another problem that we have this morning, I'm bringing you some interesting news. Some of the numbers that were called out there during the proceeding, right? It has been confirmed that those numbers, like the telephone number of the office of Mjiyako, is not working, right? So it just brings this thing to say, how many more things that are not working? Because somebody sent this to say the number, the 011 482 2325, it's no longer working. That number was said to have been belonging to Mr. Mjiyako as well. Now, another interesting thing, remember yesterday when I said to you, some people thought it was a joke when I say, Bongani Ntanzi, I said to you, I see a police vehicle running after Mjiyako, and a lot of people, you didn't understand why I was saying that. Well, today it turns out that you know me, I've got the tendency of telling you things that are about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you ask me, how do you know it? I told you, Bongani Ntanzi today did confirm that indeed he is interested to pursue legal action against Mr. Mjiyako. And I told you, I see two things: one, being arrested; two, lawsuit, right? And now you have it. There you are. You have it on record. Bongani Ntanzi is intending to arrest this person. Now, another thing that came out in court. One of my favorite compatriot or comrade, if you like, she goes by the name of Patricia Michelle. Magistrate Cronier didn't ask to see Mjiyako's Fidelity Fund and appointment certificate. She didn't ask Mjiyako why Ntanzi didn't take a bath for days or chance to call his family. She didn't even write his shoes as interpreted by Jonas. She clearly didn't care. Wow. Well. If she didn't care, Patricia, clearly she does look. In fact, clearly she was part and parcel of people who were there not to do things the right way, but to do things the left way. We all know the symbol of this, those are the significance of this. Right way represent right doing. Left way represent bad doings or bad deeds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into this one. But what we see now, I told you, it is becoming very clear. The more we go through this cross-examination, the more clearer it becomes or the more clearer you can see that there was a lot of shenanigans and crookery that went on as they were busy with Bongani Ntanzi. Right. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, now let us continue then. Guys, Ntanzi, then there are things that Ntanzi said today. I want us to know. Ntanzi says that I do recall a day where I was supposed to attend court, but Mokwane said I should be taken to test for COVID-19, but I've never received those results. That's the violation. You are testing me. The next thing you're not even telling me. A violation of my human rights. You are testing me. The next thing you're not even giving me the results of the very same test that you have done to me. Ntanzi, okay, so okay, let's move this one, and then again, Ntanzi, now listen, Ntanzi was then taken to the appearance in Tlhabane Magistrate Court. Ramasipile, on the 29th of June 2020, it is noted that the court is not working. You were isolated because of an incident that had to do with COVID-19. Ntanzi, I don't remember anything on that date. Right. Now, here's something very important. Advocate Ramsipila says, what was the pivotal evidence that was laid yesterday? What was pivotal evidence that what was laid yesterday that you didn't meet Mr. You did not meet Mr. Mjiyako in court? Ntanzi, my lord, I've said this before, that I just about to enter, someone stood and told me, I'm going to represent you. That is Mr. Mjiyako. Right? Remember, we are here. We were getting more details about Mr. Mjiyako and all the stuff, but pay attention to this as well, because it's very important, and that's why I want to read some of the things here, because it's very important. Ramasepeda, what is of the importance is that you did not meet Mr. Mjiyako that day. I want to clarify that point. Then another person stood up just as I was about to enter and said, I'm here to represent you. Hey, have you seen what they are doing on Twitter? They are busy defending themselves. Oh, and I was instructed to leave. Mjiyako did not even visit me in prison. Ramasepele, did you give him instruction to represent you? Ntanzi, I still want to know who told him that I was there. So, in other words, we can't even discuss the logistics and everything. We just have to focus on the fact that who told him that I was there to begin with, because don't even know, right? Then Ntanzi, I saw one person with a mask and sunglasses. Mjiyako never spoke to me. I don't even know who referred him to me at Tlhabane, because there was no contact between me and him. Oh my God. There's a point that Ramsepile is going to cover, which is very important, and I don't want to say it before because it's coming. The issue of finance. Did you pay Mr. Mjiyako or you didn't? It's going to come up now. So please pay attention. Let's go into this one. So the first time in court, Ramsepile, did he came to you at the police station to tell you he is withdrawing? Ntanzi, no, I fired him. In other words, I realized that this person is here to sell me out. So I wouldn't even waited for him to come to me. But then I decided, you know what? Let's terminate the non-existing agreement, Jay. Just don't even come here. Don't come near me, right? But there is an important question that Ramsepile then asked, which are you? Oh my God. Did you give him instruction to abandon the bail on the 20th of August 2020? Ntanzi, you know what? If I was given a bail, if that bail was available, I would have definitely appreciated that, and I would have taken that bail, and to me it would have meant something good because I would go back to work. So I wouldn't have instructed Mjiyako to abandon the bail application, right? Since you were arrested on the 16th of June 2020, did you even consult with Mr. Mjiyako in the matter that is now before this court? No, my lord. This person never came to consult with me. Even now, he has never came to me. Oh, my lord. Zianet, Mjiyako, they are saying, because I posted about this on Twitter, and then there's this account that is busy defending them. They're saying, yeah, we've got a proof. And I am telling you, you can joke about it. For now, it's a joke. But it's coming where we will get to the point where for all the things that you guys did to Ntanzi, you will pay. And I'm saying this on a legal grounds. I'm telling you. Did Mjiyako ever came to you at the police station to say he is withdrawing from representing you? Ntanzi, I am the one who fired him in Rustenburg court, not in prison, because he never consulted with me. Do you see the character of the person we are dealing with here? Do you understand that? Did you ask him to represent you for bail? Ntanzi, the first time I heard that, the first time I heard about all of that, it was here in court. I would have appreciated to be released on bail. I would also have appreciated if the magistrate have asked me if I wanted bail or not. In fact, just on this aspect alone, I can say to you, we will see other people, like Abu Judge Ratamo Khwatleng, they will talk to people and also verify. That Judge Ratamo Khwatleng, you must give credit to him. He will also verify, and sometimes when it is necessary, we'll have a conversation with the accused. So here, all of those things are not done. You just talk through a lawyer that you don't even know. Did you ever consult with Mjiyako from the first time you were arrested on the 13th of July? Ntanzi, this person never came to consult with me. Been saying this, right? Ramsepile, a letter of withdrawal was furnished to the court. Were you given the letter? Ntanzi says no. So, in other words, he appointed himself, then withdrew and never gave that to Ntanzi because there was never an agreement between Ntanzi. Everything here is doing with his friends, right? Oh my God. I don't even have to tell you, I don't even have to remind you who are his friends, but nevertheless, it's okay. Ramsepile, since you were arrested on 16th of June until you appeared in Tlabane on the 22nd of June 2020, did you consult with Mjiyako? This person never came to consult with me. I'm even saying so now. So in other words, Ntanzi has been emphasizing the same point that this Mjiyako never consulted with me, right? So whether I appeared in Boxback, in Tlabane, everywhere, this person has never consulted with me, right? So I hope you understand. We are re-emphasizing the point of Mjiyako. Then Ntanzi abandoning bail and all the stuff. Okay, let's leave that one. Did you give? Now listen to this one. did you give Mjiyako financial instructions? Ntanzi says no. Did you receive a letter indicating that there is money owed to them? Ntanzi says no. Hey, do you understand what we're saying here? What we're saying is that this is where the case was, the issue of Mjiyako was clarified. And I want you to pay attention to this one. This is where the case, this is how the whole thing was being clarified, right? And this becomes important as you progress with the case. And I'll show you how. So I have to read this thing again. Ramsipila said, did you give financial instructions to Mr. Mjiyako? Ntanzi says, no, I didn't. Ramasipila says, did you receive a letter indicating that there is money that you owe to Mr. Mjiyako for representing you? Ntanzi says no. In other words, Ntanzi is simply saying, what Ramasipila wanted to cover, the grounds that he wanted to cover was that if there was no payment that you owed to him, then he must go claim to legal aid. So we must find him between the two, right? I don't know if you see, or it was pro bono, but then we must find the agreement between Ntanzi family and Mjiyako. I hope you get where Ramsipile was going. If you understand the importance of this question, it cracks the case in a manner that you can't even imagine. It explains a lot of inconsistency. It explains the lies. It exposes Mr. Mjiyako and his friends. Who paid them? Is it Ntanzi's family? Look, is it legal aid? We need to go find those records from legal aid. Legal aid must issue a letter and say, we did pay Mjiyako for the services he rendered to Ntanzi from this date to this date, right? We then have to find a record matching all of that as well. Or if there was a pro bono situation, we need to find a letter between the family of Ntanzi and Mjiyako, right? Do you see where we're going with this? So that's why I said the case is being cracked right there. Did you ever pay Mjiyako to appear on your behalf? Ntanzi says, my lord, no. Did you sign anything giving Mjiyako the right to appear on your behalf? Ntanzi says, no. I've never signed any documentation, even on the 24th of June. This is another important thing as well. Look, Ramsipile worked here. The clarity that Ramsipile gave here is that there was no documentation, there was something that was signed between Ntanzi and Mjiyako. Where did he get the right to represent Bongani Ntanzi when he did not have the agreement or he did not have anything in written form that verify or that what's that word? I forgot the word. But there was no written agreement between him and this person. So because of that, there's something fishy about that. Ramsipila now reads the court transcript. I read where it received instruction from Mr. Mjiyako to abandon the bail. The question, did you give instruction to, okay, we've already covered that one. Did you give instruction to Mr. Mjiyako to abandon the bail? Ntanzi says, I never spoke to that person to begin with. Did you personally and financially instruct Mr. Mjiyako to represent you? No, my lord, I didn't. Did you sign any power of attorney appointing Mr. Mjiyako as your lawyer? My lord, there is no document I signed. Hey, guys. Guys, let me repeat this because also it cracks the whole thing. This is a lawyer asking this Ntanzi that we as lawyers, we know how we work with clients. We sign things. But then the first question is that, did you personally and financially instruct Mr. Mjiyako to represent you? Ntanzi says, no, my lord, I didn't. And then Ramsipila asks this another important question, and that is, did you sign any power of attorney appointing Mr. Mjiyako as your lawyer? Ntanzi responded, my lord, there is no document that I signed. with Mr. Mjiyako. What the state has done, they've produced a document that verifies that this man, he is indeed a member of the a legal representative in good and regular standing. That is what they have done. But to say they really did what they were supposed to do, no, it's not. There's a lot. There's no power of attorney that was signed. Nothing. Why? People don't want us to ask that question. Why? Because that question exposes the truth. Okay, then Ntanzi guys continue to say, Ntanzi, maintain, I was never arrested for Nongoma case. I was arrested for the case I am on, or I am appearing in court for, meaning I was arrested for the death of Senzo Meyiwa, not what is being said. Now we move to Pretoria North. Ramsipira asked whether Ntanzi was detained under the Nongoma case. Ntanzi uthi mana suka ngaze kwenzeka. Ntanzi awuthi ke uMngomezulu, when he was asking were you injured or not, Ntanzi, wait. First of all, who checked me? Let's start there. We can talk about whether or not I was injured, but who checked me first? If we can clear that, then we've got an argument. So nobody checked me. Ramsipile. Do you remember Sergeant Mokhale for Ramachi coming and checking on you, or look whether or not you had injured? No, my lord, there was never a police officer that came and came into my cell except Umokhwane. The rest, they never came. So another thing that was highlighted here by Patricia was that Ntanzi said Dominic Mjiyako was wearing a mask and dark glasses when he told the court that he abandoned the bail. No one asked him whether he wanted to apply for bail. He still wants the defense to assist him to press charges against Mr. Mjiyako. Yeah, told you yesterday. That's the love. My friend Ramacha said you were examined and you were, so that's where it's objected and said no. Ramsepele says, okay, it's fine. Let me just reconstruct the question. Do you remember them coming to check whether or not you were injured? Ntanzi, nobody. Right. Were you ever detained at Pokang sales? Ntanzi, my lord, that never happened. I'm going somewhere. There are some grounds that I want to cover. I'm simply now turned into the ammunition discovered in Ntanzi's house. This is the ammunition that really gave us some problems, right? After discovering the ammunition, they say they detained you at the Pokang sales. Ntanzi, I never entered the sales in Pokang. I don't know who they look, how they look like. Don't even know. Ramsipele at Pretoria North, at the Pretoria North bedroom of the 17th, when you were questioned by Mokhwane and Mapena, were you questioned about the case of Nongoma? Ntanzi at both rooms, I meant to say. Ntanzi, no, my lord, I heard it for the first time when I was here in court. Did you ever appear in court for the Nongoma case? No. Do you know, Ntanzi? Nope. Do you know any of the convicted person or accused in that case? I say I don't know. Then Ntanzi lapho answered, Ntanzi, you know, if you can ask me about Ingoma, in other words, there is this thing called Zulu dance, right? Where people are dancing for Zulu traditional songs. And by dancing, you know, there's no way to put it the way it happens. So Ntanzi says, if you ask me about that, I can give you all the details. How it's done. I can give you all the details. But these other things that I have got no idea about that. My lord, have you ever appeared in court for the Nongoma case? No, I didn't. And then we have already covered that one. Ramasipele, since you were arrested on the 16th of June 2020 till now, the investigating officer in that case booked you to question you on that case. And my lord, that was never happened. Never. Kushuntanzo, my lord. These people are lying. Pathetic liars. What was the allegation level against you when they arrested you on the 16th of June? Ntanzi says, they were referring to this matter that is before, or the matter that is before this court. Ramsepile, has the investigating officer of the Nongoma case booked you out for interrogation? Not for the Mjiyako case, not for the Nongoma case. No, nothing. On the 17th of June 2022, in the boardroom, were you questioned about the Nongoma case? Okay, that never happened. Now, Otum Ramsepile, it was put to you that you were fabricating your evidence, and Ntanzi says that's a lie. Ramsepile, did you say did you say anything on Gininda on the day relating to the confession? I said nothing except that he was making the threat, telling me, if you don't sign, yeah, I'm gonna let them do what they did to you. In other words, by the right of, or by the mere fact that, or for the mere fact that he was there and he was enabling that, it means he's as guilty as those who assaulted Ntanzi. Right? Did you ever make a statement tantamount to confession to Gininda? No, except that he spoke except that he spoke what he was speaking to me and threatened me. Nothing that tantamounted to that. Did you say you wanted to make a confession to an independent person? Banda then objected. That is at least what was happening in court. Then Ramsepile moved to Carltonville and said, did you make any utterance to Brigadier Gininda that he felt it was tantamounted to confession? No, my lord, there is nothing except that he spoke, he was busy threatening me, except that really there's nothing that came from my mouth, said Ntanzi. Ramsepile, it was put to you that you are fabricating the allegation. Did you tell Gininda that you don't have a problem making a statement to an independent person? Ntanzi says no. Have you did you have a private moment with Gininda away from the others? No, there was never a private conversation between me and Brigadier Bongani Gininda. He's fabricating the story himself. But that's all I know is that I was traveling in the car and Ramsepile was speaking about the golf. I think I've covered some of the things that were much important. The traveling with the car. Yeah. I think I've covered the most important thing here. Let me read this one. It was put to you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, what caught my eye here is the fact that it is the fact that look, who's this guy? Ne? I'm forgetting his name. It is the fact that they lied about everything that have happened here. Also, the lawyer that represented Ntanzi was never is never registered with the with the Council for Lawyers. So because of that, it is guningi, and it's getting guningia. But yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below. Guys, on the 2nd of December 1, on the 2nd of March. It's my birthday, so please, guys, take this channel to 40,000 subscribers. Please, good people, do subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below. I'm so interested to see us getting into that. Yeah, I want to end this video. I want to end this video here, guys. I'll see you on the next one. But until such a time, please take care.